Welcome back to our video series on the features of Google Sheets. In part 2 of this video series, we will learn how to change dates and utilize several features of the toolbar. For your reference as you follow along, the task and accompanying steps are listed here, highlighted in blue. You can also access these helpful hints by using the resource linked to the video. Okay, let's begin. To change dates, you will first double-click on the date cell and then choose the correct date from the calendar that appears. Once you have changed the first date in a date series, you can change the remaining dates by hovering over this blue box with your pointer until it turns into a crosshair. You can then press down on the box and drag it across the remaining dates in the series. This will change the dates sequentially. We'll next learn how to center our text horizontally and vertically. You'll notice that in the schedule we've laid out that some of the text is aligned to the left and some of it is centered. You'll also notice that all of the text is aligned to the bottom, so vertically it's aligned at the bottom of the cell. We're going to fix this in one of two ways. The first way is you can choose an individual cell and modify it by using the horizontal align and the vertical align options on the toolbar. With the horizontal align, you'll use this down arrow and you'll press the center option. With the vertical align, you'll also use this down arrow and once again you'll press the center option labeled middle. You'll notice that when we do that, this cell here with the mythology class in it becomes both horizontally centered and vertically centered. But now I want to repeat that along the rest of the schedule that we've laid out. So the simplest way to do this would be to select all of the columns in the planner and then to use the same two buttons again to horizontally align and vertically align the cells. Great. So now we have everything consistently aligned. For our next task, we'll learn how to eliminate text overflow. You'll notice that in this particular cell, this class is only partially visible. In order to fix this, we'll go over to the toolbar again, and we will use the text wrapping option. Once again, we'll press down on this down arrow and choose the center option, which is to wrap this text. And now you can see that our text easily fits within the cell, and we can read the class name, Public Health Lab. For our next task, we'll learn how to create larger activity blocks. So let's say on this Sunday, you wanted this homework block to turn into a 2-hour session instead of a 1-hour session. We can make that happen by selecting the box and then pressing Shift and up arrow to select the boxes above it. Great. So once we've selected the area that we would like to merge, we can go ahead and use the merge feature on our toolbar. This will elongate the box, turning it into a larger activity block. I'll then just change the text in the box to indicate that this is a 2-hour homework block. And finally, we're going to learn how to mark items complete. So returning to this 2-hour homework block, say it's a Sunday and I've completed this, I can again navigate to the toolbar and choose the Strikethrough feature, and this will cross off this homework block so that I know it is complete. That's it for part 2 of our tutorial on Google Sheets features. I hope you'll join me for part 3. And if you haven't seen part 1 already, please check it out. You can find it on our YouTube page. Thanks for watching and have a great day.